Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Cosmic here, and welcome back for some more Chaos Zero Nightmare tonight. Just doing a little bit of a weekly cleanup, as it were, try and do some sortie, try to spend some stamina, all that good stuff. And, you know, less yapping than yesterday, more doing. And also, of course, want to work on the guide as well, because we just have the one tab left, and it shouldn't take that long if I can actually sit down and focus on it. But that is what we are going to be doing today. And also, I do want to talk about how, at least for the setup of Anime Expo, as just another reminder, a week from today, right? Today's Wednesday. God, work has been a nightmare. A week from today, we'll be heading to Anime Expo. So, streams next week are going to be probably only Monday, if I had to take a guess, just with like trying to pack, finish up work stuff. More stuff happening at work that I just won't get into, but man, it has been rough. So I am very much looking forward to Anime Expo, getting out, seeing Maresi, getting to see, which also, by the way, that seems to be getting a lot more hype around it, which is interesting because, again, Shift Up, or developers from Shift Up, aka Nikkei, are working on that game. Smilegate is just publishing it. It is basically a Nikkei team that is creating it because their contract was up and they want to go make their own game. So, you know, depending on who they get from Shift Up, it could actually be quite good. So I'm kind of holding out hope for one other good game in 2026, but, you know, we'll see. Otherwise, we have Relink to look forward to. I will be spending some time playing Relink. Granblue, of course, will probably be making an appearance on the stream at some point, just because there's a lot more farming that I'm doing in that game and more stuff that I want to get done. But hopefully we will see more at Anime Expo. I did see that Silver Palace will have a demo, which is exciting. And otherwise, just more and more people as it gets closer are going to start tweeting, you know, saying what's going to be at their booth. I will say there is, for TCGs, there was like a decent amount of freebies that you could get for, you know, going to these larger conventions, but holy shit, man, gotchas are just giving out like everything, it feels like. You know, obviously it's just like stickers and, you know, promotional material all the same, but damn, I was surprised at just like how much stuff is going to be there. And then of course with Chaos Zero Nightmare, you have a chance to get just a full gold card. And I really wish Cassius didn't get the gold card, if only because I know it's gonna be a nightmare for me to get said gold card now, but you know, I'm curious to see what else they're gonna have, because they keep teasing that there's gonna be a special swag bag for everybody who goes to check out the developer panel, which I was gonna do anyways because I want to live tweet about it, but we'll see. I don't know what to expect, because again, for me personally, this is my first time going from, you know, TCG side to gacha side, and where things are gonna be quite different just in my limited experiences already. So I know right now in the season, people are probably just like wrapping up their weeklies, knocking out what they want to do, and just waiting for season 4 otherwise. You know, Faye will probably be pretty cool to check out for a little bit, but there's only so much you can do when you're waiting for the season to kick off and have like all of these seasonal benefits unlocked. So we got some stamina we need to spend as well. I need to loop my Unite and Fight in the background. Also, Nightmare 200 started. I have not made a team for it whatsoever yet. Had to work late and then just had other stuff going on, so unfortunately we are behind on the Guild Wars stuff. Man, I really still want to farm memory fragments, but the fact that I need so much more potentials for Faye, I'm kind of locked in now at this point. And obviously I'm still going to be playing while I'm gone for CZN, but I just won't be able to upload content as much. So hot in France? I did see that there was like a heat wave going on, so stay hydrated best y'all can over there, and Godspeed. A Luke sortie run? I do have him in the, I have him in the synchronization thing, so you know what? Why not, I guess, right? I did not even look at who is buffed or anything yet. I have to do a sortie run to use my weekly stuff because, this weekend is going to be finishing up, Guild War stuff. So again, for those that don't know, today is technically, day 2 of Guild War. It's 4 days in total, plus like the final rally, which doesn't really count, but either way, that takes us basically through Friday to finish Guild War, and then Saturday, I do want to start learning Fa-Zero solo, because I've been helping the crew carry a bunch of people through high-level content, and that is going to be like a sit-down and just need to figure everything out moment, so hopefully once Guild War wraps up, I'll have more time, and I really want to work on some of like the more challenging stuff in Grand Blue Fantasy. So again, full disclaimer, there might be like a super long Saturday stream of Grand Blue Fantasy. I just have to figure out what all we have to get done this weekend. Again, because we are leaving for Anime Expo, and my work week is going to be cut super short. Yeah, and I know like the whole AC thing is a bit scuffed on that side too, so I definitely sympathize with y'all with trying to stay cool, all things considered. Again, cold's not nearly as bad, right? Because you can just always bundle up and put extra stuff on, but y'all, when it's hot, it is hot. There is only so much you can do. And I did remember to mute Grand Blue Fantasy in the background this time, so hopefully y'all shouldn't be hearing it this shouldn't be hearing it in the background this time. Oh nice, we got really lucky on the sequencing for that one. $25 Celsius at night? No, like, a fan is only doing so much for you, right? Like, at that point, the fan's just blowing hot air. That helps nobody. Okay, so, let me, am I forgetting anything? Oh, you know what? We have not been doing the, doesn't she have a side event going on right now? Oh, I just have to go back and, I have to go do the challenges. Oh, go on an excursion? Oh, I have not been doing my dates, man. Oh yeah, and somebody asked me to go check out the I still have not done the Melody event either. The rhythm game. Yeah, I do want the stickers and stuff too. I guess if I remember where to come back and do this as well. But I was just saying that I need to go check the I totally just forgot. Literally as I was saying. Oh, the Arc City. Yeah, I have a Google Doc with everything now, because people have been asking for it. So let me pull that up really quick. I probably need to make that a command as well. I just don't have it. I have not made it yet. There we go. There's my Google tab. I also forgot to pull this up anyways, because we are going to be working on it a little bit more tonight. All right, and then I will just drop this in both Twitch and YouTube, just so everybody gets it. There we go. Hey, it's Tiki. How's it going, brother? Yo, congrats on the 1.2. Very, very solid. But yeah, so the Google Doc that I just linked, and actually let me talk through it. Where is my OBS? There we go. As a quick note, I am still working on a few things, right? So this is being built out basically in 2 different ways. So part of this is always going to be like what are just core builds for every character. And then the other half of it is going to be just talking about whatever the seasonal gimmick is or the seasonal boost. So there is going to be a tab for like just season, in this case, season 3 related stuff. And I'll have some builds that are like complete team builds that have been put together. And then just, I'm also trying to fit in like generally good information stuff in here. So there's a tab for Sortie that I want to build out more. And then I got to work on this, this chaos tab. Work in progress, but going to add divine choices of each god that are worth calling out per chaos. Should be finished weekend. Okay. So yeah, this tab, because I realized too, like we've gotten so many new players that not a lot of people know what level you need to farm out for each one of these chaoses, right? For the exploration rewards. So for Blue Pot, like if I had $1 for every time that got asked about, you know, Dimensional Cube and how to get it, people just don't know that you need Blue Pot 30. So that's kind of like what sparked this document. And then again, all 4 of them will be in here. Probably move this up more now that, move this up more now that I think about it. So again, definitely a work in progress. I'm gonna have to figure out like how much more I want to really include in here because I don't want people to like just think that there's only 4 in here. So I have to like make sure I have some of the images above the fold is what we call it in like in website design, right? So if this was below here, like if this part wasn't showing, right, this is a leading indicator that people should be scrolling down to see more information. If this was all the way down and just pretend, oh, this was blank all the way across, people might only think these 4 were here. So I have to also compress this information enough that while it's at least on 100 zoom, that most people are going to see, you know, additional information down here. Well, there's actually some other good stuff with Laboratory Zero. Like if you want to do like Portrait of Fury, I think is a little bit slept on as a option. I think Portrait of Fury and Confiscation Duo are very, very good for just any team in general. But of course, there's like a lot of other things to consider while you're trying to farm this out. But anyways, this is what we're going to be working on in the second half, later half. Which have you, there we go. Like I recently saw like a random tweet and apparently you can color code your stuff in OBS to make it easier to toggle. I wish I was that smart. Yeah, Great Rift and Cassius are honestly just feel like they're always going to be good. All right. Is she going to be in one of these locations? Yes. Unfortunately, I need to go on 2 trips. Which means I have to wait a day. I probably should have spent these while I'm here, to be honest. You can also get gifts from these, which are, of course, really important. If I get one of them to give me more than just credits anyways. I think who even needs more stuff. Like, I think I got everybody to 10 now. Clover is the additive one, though, right? I don't remember the exact wording. Okay, we got a gift, at least. Oh, he was 7 out of 7. We didn't need to do his. All right, there we go. We got our boy Hugo. We got a bunch of stuff for everybody. All right, now I just got to go look because I'm curious. So I don't remember the exact wording on it. Yeah, so this is just additive. So this is just a... This is effectively worth half of a morale. Unless there is a different one. No, because yeah, that's the one that boosts their own. It's fine. Oh, so it's worded wrong? That's 100% a bug, then. That's a bug, but don't tell anybody, I guess, right? Or, sorry, that's not a bug, that's a typo, then. Because it should be worded as all the increased ones. Yeah, and again, this one's written as additive now, but now I'm curious to see how it actually works. I mean, Swamp is just always going to be goated, right? Like, having Mask of Flames, having something else that's, like, similar in damage amp to, the Intellect of Discord, so you have, like, double the chances to get your attack percentage increases is really, really good. So it's like, just the fact that you have both Mask and you have effectively double Intellect of Discord chances, obviously it's not exactly double, Swamp is just goated for DPS mythics. But again, this is exactly why I want to build out the Swamp slide and stuff. Because I think a lot of people don't realize, like, the everybody knows Intellect of Discord, but I feel like not a lot of people know what exists beyond that in terms of, like, other really solid options. Sortie. Oh, he's buffed too. 8% critical damage at the start of turn, create 2. My bro is just getting free bullets out here, dude. Are you serious? Yeah, man, screw it. Luke 80 run. I don't think we have enough. No, we still need. Bro, it's still killing me how expensive this stuff is. But yeah, let's do Luke. Just to see what his mythic is gonna be. Oh, I guess it is 4th of July. Getting close. Where the hell was that? Sorry, just heard a noise outside. Didn't I get? Oh, I did. Oh, she's not leveled. Damn it. All right, you got me. Do I have stuff for this? Why do I have so much hunter stuff? Did I, like, overfarm hunter and just not realize it, I guess? Holy shit, okay. We still have 4,000 Cray partner books, man. Holy shit. All right. And then memory fragments don't matter. And then again, for everybody else, oh, when did I get him E1? Yeah, unfortunately not E2 though. The difference between having arpeggio not is day and night. Yeah, I totally believe that. Like, arpeggio is just so good. Oh, brother, really? Ah, all right, whatever. Burn a little bit of crystals just so I can get that started. Beat the Narja guy? Haku? I'm assuming you mean Haku. Okay. I'm trying to think, like, what? Who could we be talking about? And yeah, so we are just going to test this at 80, 0, and then taking the difficult path at the start. All right, let's see who we get. Oh, I forgot to check what supports are boosted. Okay, probably Mika. Oh, damn. All right. Oh, Mika is not 61 yet, I guess. Wait, no. Hold on. This means she should be 61. No, we're not going to just cheese and go with Tenebrio. This is going to be a dedicated Luke run, and we're going to see what his mythic is, and we're going to have a good time together. I personally would like Magna over Kalipe. Yeah, all right. We are just forever, we are forever Mika gaming, man. So as always, we're going to try to find the powered up node because I do want to see what the early mythics are. Luke is probably just going to be some generic bullet damage thing. I don't know how they would change it otherwise. So what? Weakness attack, which we can't trigger. It's extra damage, so okay. That has retained, so yeah, we're trying here. Yeah, the double bullet is definitely helpful. We have double attackers now. No shield, so that's not doing anything for us. Make what little bit of shield we can and then just absorb the rest. Oh, is it just because it's a 0 cost compared to the other one? Okay. Not the worst, but we're slowly putting it together. Deluge is fine, right? Just gives us the ability to get a little extra AP. I don't know how much we're really gonna need that, but it's an upgrade that we can just play and not care about, so sure. Narja, Lucas, and Amir boosted. Thank you. We're pretty damn broke early on. Or I guess we get one free reroll, right? We're pretty broke. I don't think we're buying anything this early. That's like strangely very good on him, right? Because all the bullets exhaust by default. Yeah, okay. I was like, I know it's ephemeral. Like, they don't go back into your deck. I just couldn't remember if it was ephemeral and exhaust or just ephemeral. Yeah, just to give us a little bit extra damage. And, you know, the healing's probably not terrible either. Again, it's going to use everything we got, but it does give us a little bit of extra HP. Like, this is just a good damage increase and overall sustained increase. So, I think we are just going to take this and hope for the best. Damn, that really does just cost 2. Ah. We need to open with that. I didn't realize it's based on cards in hand, so you have to start with his shot first. All right, man, fine. We are just not getting any of those kills. Yeah, he's gonna need a weapon, like, super early. And again, he's 55, not 60 either, so we're losing out a little bit on base stats, which is not helping us. All right, so who is attacking? You're attacking? Sure. Damn, bro, his animation is kind of sick. What the hell? Legitimately first time using Luke, by the way, for those that don't know. As long as we had him, this is legitimately the first time I'm actually playing the character. Yeah, I mean, like, the bullet playstyle definitely feels like it would be fun once it gets going and you have it more optimized. I do love getting a lead, though. Just getting free damage. All right, man. And then the last guy can just get bulleted to death. That's fine. Nope. I think we're all fine on all those. Like, we're just gonna need more draw stuff, if anything. Sure, let's get more curses, I guess. Like, I want to have the divine damage, right? Just knowing that we're gonna go fight the mythic boss. Yikes. For each crit, draw is nice, though. And increased crit chance. Yeah, I'm gonna favor the draw, I guess. Like, again, the reason why Tenebria is so good in Sortie is because her arpeggio is just self-cycling, right? So, the rest of these characters do need a little bit of help just to get their damage online, where Tenebria just does it for free, assuming you get the right epiphany, but you accept that if you get arpeggio, everything is great. If you don't, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Cool, she does have a upgrade card, so, or 2 upgrade cards even. For Agony? No. Sure, we're just gonna take the shell, throw it on Mika. She gets better healing. She'll give us extra healing from the defense increase, and then shield on getting hit. All right, so I mean, by their powers combined, we have a full beefed up unit. Yeah, I mean, brief draw too, man, feels pretty good. Yeah, this, at any time these get a cost increase, it's not a good thing for us. Oh, I just realized I probably should have read her ability first. AoE would have been really nice, so now I'm not going to screw it up. Now, unfortunately, that did not really give us a lot of... no, because we're not going to be able to stun the other guy, so I guess we'll just go for the kill. And the good news is the Agony is going to take care of the doggo for us. Oh, we had, oh gosh, we had 2 extra that I did not anticipate. Oh, I just realized this does not say this turn. Is that a, okay, yeah, so it is on effect. You have to damage it once? Uh-oh. Alright. Okay, that took maybe a little bit more than I would have liked, but he is down now. Oh, why am I using this right before we go to the boss, right? We are already healed up, so we should just be able to spam this out. Oh, never mind. We got a 0 in hand. Perfect. Again, we love chain fire, man. Just more defense for now. Oh, yikes. Well, this might not be fun. Yeah, let me do the AoE fight with the not AoE looking guy. I mean, the good news is we have some passive healing thanks to Mika, but okay, well, that's... Alright, man, that's a bit rude. And again, we hit him enough times so he gets stunned. That's pretty solid, too. Yeah, Bug Planet, we're not having a good time, right? Oh, yikes. They all have too much health now. Or, sorry. We're doing too much damage for the amount of health they have. Alright, all the same, we can just leave them down with 1. Yeah, like, I don't think... Luke doesn't have a single AoE Epiphany, right? It's just Lucas that has the flamethrower, like, that comes to mind. But I don't think Luke himself has anything. Yes, the free bullets are making a very noticeable difference so far in this kit. We're not using 2 cost or higher, man, but it's still an attack gear, so sure. I know Dance of the Demon's probably supposed to be good. I guess we can get like a cost reduction on it of sorts. Okay. I mean, he does want raw damage, right? Like, he does want straight morale for his bullets, so sure. Obviously, again, need to be at full HP is the major disclaimer here, but we'll make it work. Yeah, he is definitely hitting like a truck now, it feels like. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I don't know what else to say. Or wait, are these flight or are these the HP guys? I know it is flight. Whatever, just get a little bit of extra damage while we can then. Again, the cool part here is that we have Mika who's going to heal us up anyways, so really can't feel too bad about it. It's a really nice animation, man. Damn. Oh, dude, I wasn't even thinking when we took the chest piece with Luke that's just giving us the shield off of the good old Tressa armor, right? I totally did not even think about this with Luke. Yeah, of course it's gonna be decent, man. And it's also not capped at 5. This is like the full power version of this armor, right? This is the season 1 armor all over again at full power. Hell yeah. I was just like, shit, man, yeah, we want defense, sure. And we're basically getting, you know, 2 free triggers every turn for the extra bullets. add hit and shield gain for each bullet. That's actually pretty sick, but you know, Dance of the Demon's one of those cards where you don't want to go too heavy on it because you want to like focus on drawing all of your bullets and then just having one of these big ones at the end. So I feel like we're only ever going to be able to like use one of them. That is the upgrade, if I remember correctly, one. Ooh, we could actually put a Divine on our, man, tempting. No, I'm gonna try to get my... Or no, is it still 3-load or is it the other one that's the... No, it's, oh, I forget his cards now. I don't think this is the upgrade one I was thinking of. Anywho, let's go with, yeah, we'll just bring 3 bullets to go with our Dance of the Demon, I guess. All right. Well, okay. Might as well just rip this one off. He's not gonna have shield. We have double mark, double higher damage. Oh, before I forget, we want to play the Deluge. And then 194 times 7. Yeah, Jesus. The extra bullets and the mythic really go in the distance for us here. Yeah, just super dead, in fact. So, man, this is why I love Sortie, right? You're always gonna find yourself in a spot where it's like, okay, we can get this guy giga buffed just for Sortie and like make them feel a lot better. I gotta respond to something on the side really quick. Just let me sign in. Where is? Please check your AX. Okay. What do we got? So, create handgun bullet for each critical hit. Guaranteed critical hit. Double crit. Definitely not the divine that we want on that. Create a random common skill card. We are just gonna skip all these, actually. Oh, it's a weapon. I'm like, is this a armor piece? Are you kidding me? We don't want any of these. So we'll just take the money. Oops, 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 oops. Hold on. Let me not forget the whole reason why we're here, real quick. We definitely want to do Plague Lord. I don't want to keep going into Bug Planet. I can't see. Screenshot I sent this. All right, get a rare Fate. Oh, but on... that awkwardly seems really good for Luke, just to make sure you're critting. No, basic darks we don't want. Discard could be good. 21 is also very good. I mean, the stuff that we have is already critting, I guess. We definitely don't want odd. I guess he does have a lot of one cost, doesn't he? No, we're just gonna grab the damage buff, I guess. Like, this boy really do be needing all the damage. Oops, clicked out of CZN. This boy do be needing all the damage boosts that he can get. I love how Lucas just straight up is recommended. Okay, we don't need, what do you, why either, hold on. Why either of them, right? Because of Bound at Dusk, I guess, but like, Rita doesn't have anything for zeros, right? Like, I'm not forgetting something. What is she listed as? No, she is listed as attack. I think it's just because their attack is what it's recommending it to me for. God, and removing basics and getting too random for her feels so bad. Yeah, whatever, man. Just give me Lucas and hope we get extra bullets, right? Definitely not what we wanted. Mark II of all enemies is actually randomly decent. Create launcher bullets equal to number of targets hit. Launcher bullets all cost 1 by default, though, right? I guess I can't. Oh, that's not what we want. Like, we don't have the extra... If we're paying 2 for this, we're not gonna have the AP to do any of this other stuff, man. So we just want straight extra damage. Yeah, and decrease cost. Okay, well, we got one of the 2 good things out of it. Same thing again. We do want to go for our mythic power-ups because I want to see more mythics in the game. Get our draw. Got to use my deluge before I forget. This is probably gonna go an extra turn no matter what we do. I guess if it crits, whatever, it'll crit. No, it won't. Dang, dude. All right, now we gotta heal up because we can't go to the next. We can't go to the next zone not fully buffed. All right. They got me. It cycles itself and it gives us morale, right? That's fine. $346. I guess we could go for a divine, right? We don't need to rest, but YOLOing a divine is probably, probably fine. Nope, because this has to be 2 cost or higher, so that doesn't work. We can definitely remove a card. I think that's fine. We have a little bit of extra money. When a skill card is used, increase critical chance by 20% per... Okay. Damn. We are kind of vibing with this, like, exhaust package we got going on, though. Yeah, I think we're just gonna save the last little bit and then just flash something for value. I guess stealth reload. You know, cost reduction would be nice. Getting extra draw would be nice. I mean, we should be able to easily set up harmonization consistently with this because it's a 1 cost, so sure. I don't know what all the common skill cards, like, I don't know what that pool of cards is, so I'm not gonna gamble that randomly. It would really increase that on me, wouldn't it? And again, this would be great to do this now, but don't have kind of all tapped out if I were to use it. All right, not allowed to have nice things apparently. And we can't shield up any more decent amount here. Play the lead that didn't do anything, I guess. Oh, yikes. We do need to sequence this better to get back to full health, but I don't think that's an option for us. There we go. Like, I'm sure the mark plus the higher damage one should be enough to actually knock him here. Yeah, that exhaust shield is just doing everything for us, man. Oh, main damage to one enemy and then the other one gets splash damage, I see. That's kind of cool. Shock do be kind of whatever, not like we can do much about it. Harmonization giving us all the resources in the world. I do love that we keep getting the cost reduction. Get our harmonization again. Magnum shot's doing at least the bigger damage here. Sequencing there was a little bit unfortunate because now there's a mark stack on him. All right, we just want to heal up here, make sure that we're nice and healthy going into the next zone, and then just hit him with a Gatling gun, man. I don't trust this card, man. I never do. Jesus. 3 morale for 1 turn, man. And then also just be... That is a hell of a negotiation. And this is just like a get out of jail blessing of waters. Like, damn. No, or blessing of waves. Yeah, we're just gonna take the morale stack. I believe that we have enough sustain otherwise. Brother, you are speaking my language this run. Perfect. Please give me extra health, extra draw, everything that we could ask for, right? Yeah. I know the exhaust one is, but the attunement as well, right? So it's 6 morale in a turn, if we're able to line it all up, which would be, you know, effectively the weapon value that we got, which is pretty sick. Yes, we are just going to take the Epiphany here. Oh, God. To the next attack card used. Okay. And this boosts all bullets instead. Kind of an awkward divine here, right? Because, like, we want to lead with this card, and we kind of can't do that. We're just going to take the generic damage amp here, I guess. Because it works really well with his signature, or his legendary card, I should say. Well, we got a lot of draw now, I guess. Slap a defensive item on him, because why not? I will just happily take my 100 credits and move on, because we are going to need it for extra divines and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could have been worse, I guess, but definitely not one that, like, actively feels good that we're going to use. Oh, dear Lord, and it's this guy. I gotta send her a screenshot. Okay, let us get our bullets going. So we did get our... Actually, what does this guy even do? 20% crit chance for Lucas's attack cards for 1 turn. Whatever. Because again, you have basically 1 turn to set up against this guy, and then he's going to be absolute hell for us. And we really don't have a good hand to enable this. Man, I guess we keep it. We can do a little bit of damage this turn, I guess. Again, the fact that this is only a ×4 hurts quite a bit, but... that's like the best damage we're getting otherwise. And now our hand's gonna get full with random BS. Oh, that feels bad, man. Does it draw first, or does it give me the... I guess we're gonna find out. I don't know if it draws first or if I get the debuff first. Okay, we draw first. I guess that is good to know. I mean, I feel like we have enough just to burn him anyways this turn. Never mind. We should be fine. Yeah, even the basic attacks would do it there. Again, having 12 morale randomly is pretty... Or I guess we were at 9 morale that turn. Yes, Jesus. Yes, please. Oh, that's a fun fate, bro. All right. No on all that. God, I don't know. I assume that... Or no, we don't have crit chance in Sortie, right? We don't have any of our normal, like, stats, so I think this is actually better than our perma 6 morale, because it's definitely going to start getting harder for us to keep a 120% damage amount. I forget, you can't actually see, like... Oh, I guess you can see full stats. It would bring us up to 58, almost 60% crit chance, man. Our crit damage kind of sucks, though, doesn't it? Hold on. It's kind of unfortunate. I thought crit damage scaled better. Maybe not, then. Like, yeah, crit's cool and all, but the cards that we care about, critting, have the extra crit, so that's fine, and our crit damage is kind of weak, man. Yeah, never mind. I think I'm gonna keep my flower. I'm just gonna throw it on... I'll throw it on Other Boy because we can, I guess. Pathing here does not matter, it looks like. Sure, random divine, don't even care what the other option is. We just YOLO it. More... Sure, man, more morale. Yeah, we're doing a Luke run today because I wanted to see... I wanted to see what his mythic was, but now that I think about it, it probably is just the generic flower one. Unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. Man, paying 2 for that feels so bad. Oh, there you go. I'll just pay 1 for it and draw 2 cards instead. And then I'll realize that we don't get any of the other things that we want. That's fine. Let's get a little bit of AoE. We'll set up our harmonization. Just discard whatever, does not matter. Harmonization for next turn. And then everybody has Mark, but you have the most HP? Oh, never mind. We don't have we don't have the extra Mark 1 in our hand anyways. Who's attacking? Oh, I guess you're both attacking still? Okay. Oh, never mind. Perfect. We got an extra bullet there at the very end. Beautiful. Wait, what is Streak? If the card used immediately before has the same attribute, activate effect. Oh, so it'd have to be back-to-back. Oh, this is, I forgot. I just read this. Combo renamed, right? It was the other combo. Yeah, it's Haru who had combo. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess Streak is a fine name. He's looking into it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, sick, there's a Hexa going up. So we might be a short intermission of a Hexa raid. Okay, back on track. It's okay. Is there a create handgun bullet for each critical hit, guaranteed critical? All right, y'all, I'm having a dumb moment. How do you get more hits on chain fire? I guess let me just pull up CZN. There's no like multi-hit divine, right? I'm not having a stroke here. What is chain fire supposed to be? Oh wait, why did I just get an alert for? Oh, is the deck search feature live? Oh, it is. Oh, shout out to CZN Metadex. Their community section's live now too. I don't know that I'm gonna put all my extra. I could, no, I'm not gonna recreate all my decks, man. Actually, how does this look? I guess maybe I will recreate all my decks. No. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do that one. Okay. Deck build. There are multiple epiphanies, you just got the one hitter? Well, no, isn't it the, Okay, yeah, hold on, I gotta... No, it's this one, right? Yeah, create handgun. Oh, okay, I see how it's split. There's a multi-hit, multi-hit versus a higher one hit. I see. That's what it was. I forgot about this version of it, which makes way more sense. Or I guess his burst version even. Man, why would you ever take just because it has the guaranteed critical? Honestly, this is so bad I just forgot about it, to be honest, is what happened here. You would just never pick this one. Okay. Never mind. That's why I forgot. This card does not exist in my mind. We don't care about that. Surprised I didn't do loadouts to save my decks. Would it be really cool if I knew how to do that? I say y'all can't be giving me too much credit now. I just try to throw stuff together in an image and call it a day, you know what I'm saying? Oh, damn. I mean, I think we just always have to take... Man, but 50% increased damage on a multi-hit option? Holy shit. Oh, crap. I did not read that they were, I totally forgot to get into this raid real quick. Find a room. I think I can join a room while I am... Where is my chat? Oh, he's gonna have to kick me from the room then if we're allowing the other person. Friend or other, Varuna. Okay. There is a, I guess I'll pull us off the side for you guys. So, we are forming a raid in Grand Blue Fantasy. We're currently 4 out of 6. So I am waiting for that lobby to fill, and then we'll showcase a small Hexa raid. Okay, we definitely want to just do a little bit of deck cleansing here. Wait, what do we even need, I guess? I guess replace his trinket eventually. What the hell is this? Increase critical chance against targets owning a shield. Okay. Not doing that anytime soon. Attack explosion of emotions? Excuse me? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Decrease cost 1. Okay, so you can do like a common deck. That's actually really, really sick. All right, got that off to the side. I feel like we can save gold for a little bit. Then I just gotta keep an eye on the side to make sure that room doesn't fill while I'm distracted. All right, play out some of our normal stuff, yada yada yada. Hand otherwise is a bit unfortunate. We are just kind of chilling out what we got here. Okay, we're not gonna be able to kill him this turn, so. And unfortunately, we took a huge damage hit here. To get our AP for the following turn, just fire off a bunch of bullets. I thought I... Just the extra drop down. Okay, good for this turn. That is gonna hurt like a mother. I mean, okay, well, Mika breaking down was not ideal. We really don't have a lot of his bullets to rely on here, unfortunately. But we'll just do a... my account, that doesn't... I guess we should try to wake her up, see if that does anything. No? Okay. I mean, I guess we can get a couple extra draws. Oh, no, he's gonna go immune anyways, right? Yeah, so... Damn, dude, joke's on me. We can't even, I guess we could try to draw a couple of her cards, because it's... I think it still counts. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Now, again, I can't really do anything here because he has the invulnerability, but... I can pretend this does something so it looks cool. Do a trick! Definitely want to try healing up here a bit. No, I think otherwise here we just kill him. Yep, okay. Easy enough. Again, having the weakness helps, but unfortunately our HP is definitely going to start to come under a little bit additional pressure. Sure, man. It's technically free damage if it lines up. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I love exhausting cards and drawing more cards. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Right, but the enemies are going to start attacking a lot harder as well. Oh, we have not done his shiny version, I guess. Oh, shoot. Dude, I totally forgot. Oh, crap, the raid just filled. Nope, the raid just left. Hold on, where's my cheat sheet? I have too many tabs open. I'm logged in as the wrong person. Where is Sortie? Oh, what path are we? Oh shit, how do I... we are on Faithless, which is the top one. I guess we're just gonna go 1-2-1, man. That's fine. Oh my god, though, it's a deer. Okay, so we have confirmed that 1-2-1 works. Select one card and duplicate. Decrease cards of all duplicates, and then increase damage and shield amount of each fate. Sure. Man, Chain Fire was a homie to me, though, but Dance of the Demons doubling up seems pretty sick. Don't really care about anything else. Nah, man, free draw too. I gotta go for the free draw. Like, I think you either go Dance here or you're gonna go the free draw. Right, because we're about to get another character that's gonna give us 2 more cards in the deck. So I'm gonna go with the extra draw and making the, second one cheaper here. I guess any zero cost attacker would be nice. Shit, man, give me trust or something. I do not want to convert basic cards, but girl, get out of here. Select one card to duplicate. Sure, I'll take that though, man. Oh shit, the raid started. All right, so fun part about Grand Blue Fantasy. In raids in full co-op, the PvP is between you and racing everybody else. So in high-level raids, you actually need to memorize the fights to do as much amount of damage as you can. So, sorry, we are going to be doing a 6-player co-op of Hexa, which this is also the raid that I've been soloing lately. And because I've done this like 50 times in the last week, and I wish that was an exaggeration, I do have my team set up where it is going to be a full auto and refresh, basically, other than waiting for Omen. So, Grand Blue Fantasy, when you boil it down, is really about memorization and knowing exactly what your damage thresholds are across your team. But again, the challenge here is that I'm not sure how fast this lobby is going to go. So down here at the bottom, you're going to see our honors, and your honors is how much damage you're dealing. So hopefully we are here at number 2, but I'm playing a charge attack team, which is the ultimate attacks that we were talking about yesterday. So unfortunately, I am going to be a little bit slower for... Oh shit, they're already at 3-6. We're going to be a little bit slower compared to some other people in the lobby. So there you go. I just jumped up to 4.3 million. For some reason, we're getting the multi-hit Omen, which is not exactly ideal timing for us. So this little red bar right here, where it says deal 2 million damage hits 9 times, that is what's called a Omen. If you fail this Omen, basically you have you could brick the entire lobby. It's not that serious. Because this raid has been power crept a little bit now, but it is still one of those things that you have to be mindful of and, you know, hopefully don't screw up for everybody else. Okay, we did get into light dark at least. And we're doing what's called a double host, so the main person is going to be hosting this same fight 2 times back to back. And again, if you are the top person by the end of the raid, you do get extra rewards. It's just a single chest that's extra. It's not like, you know, super crazy, but when I'm trying to farm over 200 of the item that this boss drops, you know, I'll take anything I can get. Okay, we got lucky, and hopefully we can skip this last Omen if we time this correctly. Damn, this whole lobby is actually really good. All 3 of the top players are like within a million of one another, which is pretty insane on phase 1. All right, so here's the awkward part where I technically need to time this for them to push to 40%. Because at 40%, there is a phase change that we're trying to hit. So I'm gonna like sandbag the trigger a little bit until I see the health move a little bit more. Hopefully a little bit more. Hopefully I can do 4%. No! Damn it! No, I moved just too soon. Ah, damn it! This is gonna make me late now for the next phase. So this is people saying that they're at the next phase. So I am now the asshole that is holding up the entire lobby because I have not done my okay sticker yet. And I gotta really hope that they don't skip ahead or it'll auto kill me. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is everybody. So this is now phase 2 of the same raid boss. And he's gonna put us into what is called Pearls. So during Pearls, every element, so again, there's 6 elements, 6 people in the team. Every element is going to get a dragon trial. If you fail this trial, this is the one that actually will wipe the raid. Now again, thankfully, it's not as bad as it used to be. So everyone should be able to clear this without any real struggle. And so again, I am doing 18 charge attacks or ultimate attacks, so mine is going to be the last one to clear. But after you clear this trial, so you can see like the little icons on top of the bars, these are the buffs that we are trying to clear. Once you do that, you'll be, the raid is pretty much beaten at that point. It's just a rinse and repeat, do a bunch of damage sort of thing. So we have to do 3 more charge attacks for ours to clear. And again, I will say, once you get to this point, a lot of it is just memorization on what omens, which again is this red debuff that's appearing, in what sequence the omens appear and how you need to interact with them. So I technically shortcut that last turn. It wasn't a big deal. But now you want to check for pearls. All the pearls were gone because, as I mentioned, I was going to be the last one, which, again, unfortunately was expected. And now it is a pure DPS race to see who can do what is technically phase 3 of this boss, because this is where a lot of your honors are going to come from. And there's a bunch of, like, smaller mechanics that I won't, go in depth on, but yeah, I think I'm not even going to be able to get my full sequence out before it goes down to 15. Oh, never mind. We actually did get it. We got up to 1.6. All right, and then the last phase, at 15% to 0, the boss is going to do 6 omens back-to-back, and each omen has its own clear condition. So this is the part of the game where, like, you have to know exactly what team you're bringing, what skills they have, what order to use those skills, what have you, or you're going to have a really bad time. Now, again, the way my team is set up is that at this point, I should just be able to full auto everything because the lobby is going to go fast enough, and I am a charge attack team that I've just been doing big bursts of damage. So we're going to try to get one more charge attack in here before everybody kills him, but we might not make it in time. Because we're at 1.7, 1.9, and there you go. So that should have secured us for MVP, and it did. So we got MVP, which means we got this single extra boss drop compared to the 2 that we got for just normally clearing it. So down here, you can see that I need, I just put 999, but we need 200 of these for the thing that I'm trying to create. So yeah, it is a completely random what the box will drop. You can get between 1 to 3 extra materials if you get MVP or Vice MVP. Yeah, this game is old school grinding, old school, like, raiding and everything. Again, as you're going through it, and, like, if you have a lobby that is all going at the same speed and everyone, like, is learning it together, admittedly, the raids are a lot more fun because you actually get to, like, see all of the mechanics play out. Excuse me. But when you're doing a lobby like this where it's just, like, everybody just wants a boss drop, everyone's doing max damage, everyone's just trying to, like, PvP for the MVP chest, you just try to cut corners as much as you can while still clearing every omen that you can. And this raid is, like, 3 years old, 4 years. How old is Hexa? Damn, Hexa's old by now. So, like, people are well past this in terms of, like, normal content farming and stuff. Now, unfortunately, this is one of the ones that messes me up because this guy has this particular omen, which says uses 5 skills. And every time you charge attack, your lockout time, meaning how quickly you can make your next action, increases. So charge attack teams are the slowest in the game. So anytime I get stuck with this omen where I have to click a bunch of extra buttons basically just to do stuff, it hurts my time and my damage quite a bit. But you can see everybody else was faster. He's already at 83%, which means we're going to completely skip one of his other phases. So we're just going to drop a big damage nuke and then get on to the next dragon. The next dragon pair, I should say. Yeah, these are the ones that I... So, teams are fundamentally broken up into 3 different categories. You have charge attack teams, which build up this yellow charge bar down here for doing really big attacks, really fancy damages, and special skills. You have normal attack teams, which sound exactly as they sound. You just literally spam attacks, and you're good to go. And then there's also skill damage-based teams, which is like, you know, clicking buttons and doing extra damage that way. So, this guy really does like the triple attack teams. And we went right into his extra omen. We should be able to get 6 hits. Okay, yeah, the sequencing is not ideal for us. Please be Fated Chain. No, of course not. And again, so each one of these dragon pairs have 3 different omens that are completely random that they could summon. So not only do you have to plan for that like last 40% of the boss I was talking about, you technically need to also make sure that you can clear 9 different omens before you even get to the next phase. So what I really love about this game is that it really is a lot of puzzle solving, and because there are just so many characters in the game, you really do have a lot of flexibility to just bring a wide variety of cast to these various fights. Now, again, of course, people are going to take the path of least resistance, whatever the meta teams are they're going to use, but you absolutely could use older characters for some of this as well. Yeah, I am doing a lot worse this fight. Gosh darn it, man. We got unlucky again on timing. I thought I could cheat ahead the... We were off by 1% of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna be the last one again. Womp womp. Yeah, I am absolutely not gonna get MVP this fight now. My team is basically very front heavy on the first 40% of this fight, because again, I'm otherwise just too slow. Oh, I died. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh, they went too fast. Never mind. The lobby killed me. They didn't. So as I mentioned in the first run, if they move too fast, it creates a auto nuke on everybody else. So the lobby just killed me. Unfortunate. I'm trying to think if there's any way that I can recover from this position. Nope, I'm just dead. As long as they can carry, we should still clear, but... Yeah, Bree and I played 14 together. We just have not played in a while. Yeah, I can't even charge attack loop now. Oh. Okay, I'll be able to clear my pearl, so they'll be able to carry the complete at least. Yep, okay. Now I can die and everything's fine. Oh. So again, as long as all those pearls are cleared, which I was the last one to clear, For every one of those buffs the boss has, they do like absurd amount of damage. So at this point, I am just going to like attack to attack and try to help out damage wise, but I'm cooked. In so many words, I am completely cooked without my main character, or one of my main batteries for my team. I can probably clear like one more omen and that's it. Ooh, that did not kill me, actually. Okay, okay, we're getting a couple more points. We're not completely dead yet. I don't think I'm gonna have charge attack damage, though. And I'm pretty sure you can't cancel any of these omens. Yep, can't charge attack. Can do this to get MCA charge attack and then hope that deals enough. All right. Ah, yeah, so we only got a single drop for that entire run now. Womp womp. Anyways, we got four drops out of it, so that is what we wanted. And back to full autos in Guild War. We're not taking Tenebria. I don't care. Why is Kayron recommended here, man? No. Dope as hell, actually. Yes? Oh, but she's boosted for Black Mass. Ignition does not matter. I don't think we need more healing at this point. No, I'm just gonna take my Cassius, bro. Double upgrade Cassius here, go crazy. We're gonna go shop into charged up idiot. But yeah, so you just saw the very real downside sometimes of people just sabotaging your raids, but thankfully it was not our host anyways. Oh, Jesus, bro. I love how we got the just do not decrease for a turn, bro. I'm gonna like just shuffle everything through. Or I guess, hold on, let me not forget to use this really quick. Hold on. 0, 0, 0. I mean, this dude's like super dead already, right? But I should have been looping those to begin with, my bad. Oh, I don't want to accidentally kill him. Oh, wait, I was supposed to streak. I forgot. No! No! My damage. Let me unfollow that post before I forget. Okay. I mean, finish around is just not strong enough for what we even want right now, man. I love building up this cool, crazy turn. The game's like, nah, bro, sit down real quick. Oh, no. We gotta keep our draw. I guess I should have put this on somebody else. That's a lesson learned. Or actually, I'm not sure if it would work on somebody else now I think about it. Yep. Free lead card, I guess. Oh, wait, no, because it's gonna mess up our seize the opportunity, man. Ah, that's fine. I would rather just play the card for free. Ah, whatever. I don't think we need to remove anything. Rest, he's fine. He's gonna be a real champ for it. Let's get another chain fire going, bro. I get vulnerables like not the most attractive thing for you know, a low damage unit like Luke, but at the same time, sign me up. Oh yeah, we have exactly 21. Good call. Man, Cassius gonna go crazy. Man, look at us just drawing our entire deck. I love this. I love this so much. We are having a blast. We don't have enough AP to do the rest of this stuff, though. I mean, we do have the Dance of the Demon. We have, like, this combo, which is nice. So I guess we will just, in case he lives... And we get one extra card draw this way? Okay, does not matter. So 486 times 10. Surely we get some crits in there, right? Hell yeah. Select and duplicate one card, select and remove one card. Oh, that is going to screw up 21 real serious. Duplicating the guns though would be so sick, but I think we gotta keep track to 21 here. These are all skips. Sure. Don't know that we're using stockpile anytime soon. Just roll more divines here, I guess. So like we are at 21, right? I did. Or, no, it's gotta be here, right? Yeah, card count 21 exactly. So there is a fate that you can get that if you have less than 21 cards, you get a 1% damage amp for each one less. If you have 21 exactly, you get like double the amount. Forget the exact wording on it, but basically you want to be at exactly 21 cards to get the most amount of damage. So we are at exactly the right amount. Yeah, I mean, I really just want our flashes, man. Unfortunately, none of these are good if we're always gonna have Wanderer anyways. Hey, Frosty, I just finished my coffee. All right. I will drink my water instead. Dang. Or I guess we have... Hold on, we do have the draw 2. We could just loop a bunch of draw 2s, right? Well, I guess never mind, we're not going to. Do we care about any of this other stuff? I guess we'll just use the lower end amount here. Oh, wait, if we would have... I should have done this to draw one extra card, because now we can't reload and Dance the Demon. You know what? Screw it. We have Mika's card, man. Who cares? Alright, I guess we're gonna draw 2 this way instead. Alright. Boo hiss. Shame on me for not grabbing the 000 there first, but dang, that would have been cool, man. Yeah, those guns just go crazy. I am a big sucker for the, hey, we're just gonna draw a bunch of shit. Sure. Free fate's a free fate, man. Draw 2, gain 1 AP, and then double. Jesus, man. I just saw like the 1100%, right? Like absolute chunky ass card. Again, obviously we don't want any more cards at this point, but it just kind of like legit stopped me in my tracks there. You know what? Sure, more stockpile. Who cares? We're not activating the lead card anyways. I think we're fine where we're at. Like, there is a point here to, like, remove one card just so we can get a harmonization kit in here. But I think we're fine. The game just gives me another one, man. Oh, it doesn't have retain in this, yeah, never mind. I'm thinking of the divine that gives it retain. I mean, sure, man. Give me something juicy. Gosh darn it, not like this. Oh, you know what? Draw 2 if it's the first card used. Sure, we'll take that. Just gives me better sequencing start of turn. Yeah, sometimes you get like that one, you know, piece of eye candy and you're like, oh, I guess I can't use this. All right, well, there you go. Oh, we can't even draw 3 here, man. All right, so we stopped the guy's actions. I definitely should have done this first. My bad. I do love getting a bunch of extra draw, a bunch of extra AP. Very nice. There's no way we're killing this dude in one turn, so I think we just go for setup here. I mean, I guess we could have gone for the harmonization, but no, I'm fine getting all my extra cards every turn. Jesus Christ. Oh god, it's gonna draw so much extra random stuff, man. Oh, hold on, there's the morale. We have the RPG. He's gonna chunk us, and there's just nothing we can do about it. That's fine. We're gonna lose our buff. Oh! Oh god! Oh, there we go! Ha-ha! We got him! All right, Wanderer of the Void, baby. Perfect timing. You love to see it. All right, now we can do whatever the hell we want, not have to worry about it. Surely we can get another source of water in here, right? Cool, cool, cool. No, I guess we want to save it for something else. Oh, is he gonna enter his, oh, he has fortitude, right? No, I forgot about the fortitude buff. All my dreams, man. Hey, Nico, welcome on in. Hope you're doing all right. All right, we're gonna set up our harmonization then. Oh shit, we're still going, baby. There we go. We forced him down to immunity in a single turn. Hell yeah. We're gonna do it again, baby. Okay, look, I shat talked that convert common cards at the start, but baby, what an MVP. Let's go. All right, let's get some bullets out of our hand. Let's just loop some attack cards. extra draw that way. Play the 000. Play out more draw effects, although I think we're going to be capped out anyways. Our deck is empty. Never mind. No! Oh, man. All right. Too much damage with Luke. Damn it. Ah, that would have been a real fun turn, man. All right. What can you do? What can you do? All right. That was pretty fun. I gotta be honest. Oh, I just realized, shout out to all the 4 stars though, right? Cassius, Mika, and Lucas. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty sick, all things considered. I like, obviously the, oh, I can't click into it with, damn. The flower giving us the plus 120% as long as you're at full health. Pretty damn sick. But yeah, shout out to Wanderer of the Void, wherever it's at. Oh, there you go. Yeah, shout out to Wanderer of the Void, man. Saved their ass on a couple of really key turns. And Chain Fire just being Chain Fire, right? Good shit. Oh, I love how my Cassius is not even 61 yet. Shoot. Oh, right, and we get our stamina back. Who else is boosted? Haru. Only Luke has the buff, though. Yeah, this Luke buff is actually very, very good, I gotta say. I'm sure that, oh yeah, I forgot he gets the 80% crit damage by default. I'm like, something isn't adding up here on why my bullets are hitting so hard. That's why. That 80% is not calculated in the combatant screen, right? So we actually had like 215% crit damage. So yeah, the item that we had on Lucas then would have actually been really good on Luke. Yeah, man, he's pretty legit. Which potential nodes should we upgrade for Ray? Good question. I mean, I guess if you're playing her in Sortie, you do want to upgrade her basic, right? I don't think any of the other ones are really super important. I guess, yeah, more health and stuff is good. What does this one even do again? Plus 10 to Predator's Blade. Wait, Predator's Blade is her mythic, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. Like, this getting extra damage does not... Yeah, I would not waste boss mats on this. Yeah, so if you're using her in Sortie, these two nodes become quite important because it's how she's going to get some extra healing. And if you care about her in Sortie, yeah, these two are going to be really important, as well as her basic node. Otherwise, like, just getting her to max HP is great, just for the sheer fact of giving your team more overall health, and, like, that's kind of it. Right, because in most of your builds with her in general, you're just going to have a bunch of things that either don't do damage or do so little damage it doesn't matter. And this is just the Tenebria deck, right? Like, you're never actually using Dark Blades. Definitely more of like a, if you're building her potentials out, you're building it for Sortie mode, which is valid, especially for people who might not have a lot of characters. And, you know, if you're saving your pulls, I could definitely, you know, see people leveling up basics and all that stuff for Sortie. Yeah, and even Divine Rate up, man, like, it is so expensive for what it is, right? It takes an entire week of boss farming mats. unless you are going for like a super particular, like rare divine chance. I don't know. I don't really like, you know, I guess my head's in the way, right? It's a lot of mats, brother. Yeah, so at least for me, like, I'm all in on HP if you want to, like, if you somehow need more HP. But I have not leveled her past this. Again, for Sortie, I probably should upgrade this as well. But that's it. Like, just these two nodes in particular to help a little bit with Sortie. And then, of course, I have her at E6, so I'm getting the +6 across the board here, which is, like, good enough. And then, yeah, again, I still have not leveled everybody because I have wasted a lot of resources on memory fragments and just not getting lucky with it. Yeah, Mika getting the Divine, I think, would also make fair, because that's a deck that you're probably refarming every season anyways. So I guess that's a very valid point too, right? If you know there is a character that has a very high chance of getting refarmed every season, then it definitely might be worth their Divine node. So like Mika's a good target, Cassius is a good target, Adelheid, Narja, like, right, just generically speaking, all of your supports, like whatever supports you have on your account, I think all those are generically very fine to get their Divine node. Typhera being another one. Just keep in mind, like, you know, this season in particular, you probably did not farm a Typhera. So be mindful of, like, whatever the season overall gimmick is. You want to focus on those supports instead. Like, Rita and Tenebria didn't do anything this season. I mean, like, they did, but, like, not really. Yeah, Dreamworld decks, man. I guess there's not anything that gives you... Oh, no, there's a neutral in the Chaos, right? I'm trying to think. There's got to be a way. There's something in-game that buffs seasonal cards appearing in the Chaos, or at least I'm like 99% sure there is. I feel like it's just got to be one of the Zero System buffs. Oh, we didn't even finish leveling this, man. There you go. Oh, engravings, that's core. Recover stress, rerolls. Rare nodes. Refreshes, appearance. And then the Chaos God. I thought there was No, I guess we'll still have to do a Laboratory 0. Womp womp. It's probably in here then, right? Lion Divine. That's Divine ability. That is the Pupper. Monster cards, Synectus. Target copy. Yeah, I know that there's a Fate, but I thought there was also, like, one of the Zero systems that boosted for, like, seasonal cards. But I guess maybe not. No, that's just saying about this shop. Training Zone. No, I guess not, man. Oh, did Burning Life have it in, like, its special skill tree? I guess that's probably what I'm thinking of. I'm like, damn, I remember it being somewhere in the game, not just the Fate, because the Fate's, like, super awkward to pick otherwise, right? Yay, all my extra credits and... Jesus. Man, I still don't know. I have 12 days to decide. I am honestly probably just getting a second mix maxed out. What is the level of satisfaction with this season, especially characters? Okay, so I want to be very, very transparent up front. I have been very vocal about the number of bugs this season because I've been trying to like hyper min-max some theory crafting teams. So I have ran into a lot more bugs this season because I have just cared more. Ignoring that, I think like top down this season has been significantly better. Like every single aspect of this season has been a dramatic improvement from the last one. With the passion characters, yes, you could make the case that there was too many passion characters all back to back, but it wasn't just a, hey, if you don't get 9 like we had last season, you basically do nothing the entire season, right? I thought that the developers did a very good job designing 2 unique passion characters that also had like reasonable amount of ways to engage with the season overall. I think they did a very, very good job at that. I also want to give proper shout outs to how well the persona cards are, because if we even go back to where is it? Right, so even if we go back to how creative you could get with the persona cards, the persona cards did a really great job. Again, only if you're a deck builder. I get not everybody wants to like go through the process of trying out a different combinations, but for people who wanted more out of their older characters and just have more variety in gameplay, persona cards were great. Now, again, I'll immediately follow up with that is that I wish there was more meta personas. Like, I think no matter what you do, that there's always going to be a meta, right? Especially in any type of card game. Some personas are going to perform very well. Some personas are going to be completely worthless, like the slow persona, right? It's just how it is. But overall, I think the personas were very, very well crafted. And then the Great Rift, I also have to give a shout out to, because the current Great Rift also allows you way more flexibility than what it feels like we've seen in the past with just who can engage with it. So, like, all around, I think this has just been a phenomenal season. And just, again, as somebody who has been playing since the launch of the game, as someone who's been playing from the very start, the sheer amount of improvements that they've made to this game in such a short amount of time, for me, blows my mind. Now, again, I have not played a lot of other more recent gacha launches, so I don't know like what I would normally expect. But like, sure, if I compare CZN to Enfield, which, yeah, I get it's not a apples to apples comparison, but like CZN is blowing Enfield out of the water by like giga proportions, in my opinion, in just the terms of quality updates and content stuff that we are getting. And I could say the same again for things like Mongol Stardive. Now, again, I can't speak for like what was I gonna go? The other game I was gonna check out was like Genesis War, the strategy game that it came out more recently, right? Because I feel like that might put it a little bit more on par of like the same category, and I'm not sure how Genesis War has been progressing as a game and like their content updates. But overall, for me, again, I've been absolutely blown away by what Smilegate has been able to put together for CZN. And I am really, really hoping that when we get Meresi, which again is from the Nikke developers and just published by Smilegate, I really hope we see that same level of polish, because right now, man, like I cannot find a second game that I feel good enough playing that's not just me sitting there constantly wishing things were better, right? Like, every single game that I've played more recently feels like a worse version of Season 1 of CZN. And Season 1 wasn't even, like, that bad per se, but it would be really hard to go back and play a Season 1 version of Chaos Zero Nightmares, kind of what more I'm trying to say. So to have a game that, in my opinion, is like below the quality of Season 1 CZN, I just can't, I don't have the energy to stick with it, man. And again, I want to be very transparent. Season 2 sucked. So, like, if Season 2, you know, we had some good parts about it, but definitely, like, looking back and, you know, being a more retroactive on it, Season 1 was cool because, like, it was our first look at the game. We didn't know what to expect, so, like, we just accepted it no matter what, right? That was our starting point. Season 2, we got the save data changes, but it was by and large a miss because it was super focused on 9 and like, okay, well, this sucks. This is way too focused on this one thing and we can't really interact with the game. And then Season 3 came along and they fixed literally everything, you know, other than I wish there was a couple more Persona cards, right? Like, I truly do struggle to find a complaint with Season 3 other than there was a lot of bugs. But, you know, they've been very quick to fix the bugs. They've been very quick to be like, oh shit, our bad. You know, here's a emergency patch so we can fix this now that people reported it on, which again, I know not everybody loves doing it, but like, if you post shit on the Stove community forum, I forget, I think it has a special name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But like, if you report bugs on the Stove platform, right, that stuff gets fixed a lot faster than if you put it in the Discord. So, you know, food for thought. If you want to report bugs, you know, maybe go through Stove and do it that way, but otherwise they've been pretty quick with it. Have I ever tried Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent? I have played Octo in the past. Is that like a separate game? Like, I have not kept up with Octopath in like a very long time. Oops, I did not click out of that yet. My bad. Oh shit, Bree just got her Blazing Mistral weapon in Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah, I guess, you know, let's not... I don't want to, like, try to sway the opinion or whatnot, because, again, I'm just one person. Obviously, I'm a bit biased because I create content for the game. I spend a lot of time doing this because I enjoy it, but what are your guys' thoughts on the season? Like, again, if you're a newer player, definitely add that as kind of like a small caveat, but for those that are just hanging out in chat, like, what are your thoughts on Season 3? Like, what was one thing that was really good, and what was one thing that you hope gets improved upon for the next season? Also, that reminds me, I want to go back and look at the Persona cards because that's what I was bringing up. Oh yeah, I still have to go back and collect a few of these, man. I don't know that I ever finished... Yeah, we never finished Judgment, but whatever. Man, I gotta go back and complete some of these. It's bothering me that they're not all filled in. Striker Vanguard. Oh, I didn't even bring up Sortie overall, right? Like, I try not to let random comments, you know, sway my opinion too much. Well, I mean, they don't otherwise, but like, what I'm trying to say is I feel bad for what feels like a lot of people really don't like Sortie. And I'm sure that's just like the vocal minority thing, but like, just the sheer amount of hate that I see, like, for Sortie starting to creep in, like, yeah, I think we could get more Black Mass, but, like, I really love the direction of it and giving us something more than just always forced to do chaos. Like, again, I think this just comes back to gacha players just don't want to grind, and that's, like, the bigger, you know, issue at the core of it, but I think they did a really damn good job with Sortie, man. I guess the other question too is like, has anybody cleared stage 30 yet with like an E0 character? Like, are you someone who's just using Sortie for the Black Mass, or are you trying to like actively challenge it, right? And that's where you spend a lot of your time. Because stage 30 is no joke, man. If you actually go on Nightmare 80, stage 30, like max difficulty and everything, that is a challenge. Been grinding since day one, first week of season 3 with 8. Yeah. Heidi Mari was such a good character, dude. Like, and again, I get it's probably just seasonal attacks, but if we even just compare Heidi Mari's kit to where they were at with Serenial, Heidi Mari is a way better character. Like, the fact that she has so many different play styles and, you know, team combinations that she can lean into, this... Even if I will still forever have the gripe, I wish she did not just show ass on screen, because I really do love her overall design, not just her ass popping up. This has got to be my favorite design character just because there's so many different things that you can do with her kit. Like, top down, just what an amazing character for the different play styles, different team flexibility. Obviously, E2 just being great for the extra damage. Like, very solid character. Yes, I think her writing was very well done too. Yeah, the MC glazing, I know that's just like a normal, you know, Korean gacha thing, be it what it is, but you know, it's not as bad as like Mongol Stardive, which goes way over the top with it. Which again, I think that is just more of like indicative of Korean gachas are all, you know, focused on that style, which again, Maresi, right, is absolutely going to be all about the MC having his harem and you know, scantily clad women. But again, you can tell that I am like forever always eternally like wishful, like to a fault. I am an optimist and like punish myself because I know I was just talking about like how burned out I am on getting on gachas and just having like really bad launches. But man, the fact that Shift Up devs are working on Maresi, it just fills me with so much hope that it's actually going to have really good story, and it's going to actually have, again, doesn't have to be the best gameplay, but it will actually have some amount of polished gameplay. Like, I'm really, really hoping it is good people from Shift Up that are making this game and not just people who, you know, they wrapped up their contract and were like, we're getting out of here, let's go make our own game sort of thing. So I'm gonna hold out hope, man. I'm gonna forever hold out hope and be the blind optimist. Yeah, and that's exactly where I'm at with it, Kat. Like, if I'm going to play a game, like if I don't play a game from day one, I know I won't keep up with it. Yeah, Sortie does feel like its own game mode, and the fact that they're going to continue to expand on it, and like we get character balancing, we get a rotation, so there's always new stuff to try. In the future, I forget if this was confirmed or if they just said they were planning on it, but like we're also going to get new items in the future too. Like, I know they have to balance it between like not pulling away from seasonal content too much, but it really does feel like Sortie is going to become its own life within this game, right? Because don't forget, we're also going to get the leaderboards, right? We're going to get the rankings, whatever. We're going to get the hardcore rankings here as well. So like they are adding a lot to this. And then again, the fact that there's always going to be a rotation as well. So it's hard, man. Like I feel so entirely spoiled by how much CZN has going for it. And again, I will say that if, especially with the amount of black mass not like ramping up as much as I would like it to, they could definitely give more black mass, but for how much easier they've made save deck farming, like, is if you just want to, you know, at a very high level, get your Great Rift Chaos Crystals now and all that stuff, like, it is very easy to just do your dailies, do the bare minimum, get all your crystals and whatever, and then spend all of your time in Sortie, or if you're just kind of passing time until your next character comes out, like, it's also very easy, or it feels like this is a very low maintenance game. Now, I will say Sortie does take a bit more time. That's obviously like the one thing that really does eat into your time. But at the same time, if you're just doing, you know, if you're doing 65 and just running through it and like doing one complete run, you can carve out an hour of your week, right, to do this. Like, not, you should be able to clear in like 30 minutes, but let's just say you're a newer player, you don't have as much resources invested, all that stuff. You should still be able to clear this in like a half hour. Now, you got to get comfortable with the mode. You got to know what to look for. You know, there's a little bit of a learning curve, sure, but I feel like a half hour, let's say 40 minutes, man. Let's say once a week, you got to spend 40 minutes on Sortie. You can do that, right? You can definitely do that. Cesian and Snap. Oh, like Marvel Snap? Yeah, I saw that, bro. I don't know if we have any Guild War enjoyers in chat, but they just released their trading card game, but it's gonna be like a tactical trading card game, which is so wild. Like, I'm gonna pull this up really quick. Is it oh my god, is it Guild War Mist? God. What is it called, man? Mistbound, there we go. Mutual. Yeah, so where is CZN? There we go. Yeah, so for those that don't know, like, Guild Wars 3 just got confirmed, and again, small disclaimer, I am a TCG creator at the end of the day, like, in my background. And so, like, completely out of left field, bro, they dropped a Guild Wars card game, but it's not like a standard card game either. It's like a tactical grid-based game. Okay, I probably should have just jumped ahead instead of letting the cinematic go all out, but... So it does appear that is going to be class-focused or leader-focused. And, like, you know, play minions to the board, the normal stuff. And you literally play the game on a grid. Yes, that Guild Wars, like Guild Wars 1, 2, and 3 Guild Wars. So again, each player is going to have a leader, you summon a bunch of units, and you play on this 3x5 grid. Like, again, we haven't really had a lot of good digital games in recent years, so like this does awkwardly maybe find a home, but it was just so interesting to me that they were doing such a vastly different take on the game, like on TCGs in general, or I guess this is technically a CCG, but whatever. There is no actual trading involved. Man, was it the other video that I was looking at? There's a different video where it actually shows the attack animations and stuff. Oh, there you go. So, there you go. You both get a leader, right? You're gonna have a hand, all that normal stuff. And you literally play on this grid. It's actually super cool. Like, you get to reposition your enemy's units. You have like AoE style effects. You can literally knock pieces off the board. You have like AoE based effects in case they surround you. I'm like, shit, man, this is actually like a really interesting take on it overall. And there's also one of these where they like knock them off the board. Oh, there you go. You could actually like knock people off the board in each direction as well, which is probably broken. Yeah, I played Worlds Beyond at launch, and admittedly just fell off. I don't remember why I stopped playing it, to be honest. I think I was just doing too much physical TCGs at the time. But yeah, I would absolutely love to have a digital card game to play again, because otherwise I can't spend money on trading card games like I used to, just because I don't have the, funds per se, but I don't know if there's anything new that's in here. No, actually, I have not watched this yet, so sorry, we're going to watch a video together.
Characters and creatures and the sounds of the world of Tyria.
Also, sorry if that's loud, let me know.
The Guild Wars franchise originated with the concept of taking a CCG and combining it with an MMO to create a unique type of MMORPG experience, which we've been making in ArenaNet now for over 20 years in the Guild Wars franchise. We felt it was time to give Guild Wars fans a new way to play together, inspired by the card game roots of the franchise, where they could compete in a competitive PvP arena in a CCG game space, having all of those experiences they love of the characters and creatures and the sounds of the world of Tyria brought to life in a CCG. From MMORPG to CCG, the genre has changed, the battlefield has become more focused, but the spirit of Guild Wars remains the same.
길드워의 가장 큰 매력은 유저가 스스로
I believe the greatest appeal of Guild Wars lies in the joy of the process of constantly refining and discovering new combinations. We felt that card games are another genre uniquely suited to capturing that same kind of enjoyment.
카드 게임에서
One challenge of pursuing deep strategic combinations in card games is that the cards themselves can easily become overly complex. Rather than placing that complexity, we want to express it through the battlefield. Inspired by Guild Wars area effects and combo systems, we chose to build in Mistbound area a grid-based battlefield. On this familiar board game-like battlefield, players directly move their commander and control space through cards. That strategic interplay is the heart of what makes Mistbound so fun. And upon this battlefield, Guild Wars professions and heroes come to life with their very own distinct identities. We're adapting Guild Wars 2 professions into when adapting Guild Wars 2 professions into Mistbound squads. Oh, there's actually a lot of cards that are previewed here already. 2 HP and resist, deal 2 damage. I guess this is a lot more polished than I expected. Oh, there you go. Necromancer, Ranger. I guess you can't see the other ones on the side here. Our goal is for each squad to offer its own unique combat style on the battlefield. Ah, okay, so Warrior, Mesmer, Necromancer, and Ranger. Okay, so not entirely leader-based, I guess. A squad that yields high performance units and grows stronger with each attack on enemies. When an ally attacks, gain adrenaline. Adrenaline can be used to enhance squad cards. Okay, so we have like aggro. Summons. Okay, this is like a token deck. Nice. Create a copy of an ally phantasm.
적의 판단을 흔들며 전장을 통제합니다. 네크로맨서는
generate life force from dead units.
전투가 길어질수록 강해집니다.
So Abyss, got it.
레인저는
tame one ally beast and set it as a pet. Only one pet can exist on the
원거리
battlefield.
공격과 덫으로 전장을 넓게 통제하고
Okay, so this would be like more like
같은
boss
상황에
monster stuff,
놓이더라도
I guess.
어떤 스쿼드를 어떻게 운영하는지에 따라 유리한 위치를 선점하게 됩니다. 메스머는 환영으로 적의 진입로를 막거나 예상치 못한
Illusions to block
위치에
enemy
변수를
approaches.
만들어서 전황을 뒤집습니다.
that's
레인저는
kinda cool.
덫으로 길을 막고 원거리 유닛과
Oh, dude, okay,
설정을
setting traps, that's actually kind of cool, and like,
네크로맨서는
disrupting how they want to go through the
라이트
field.
포스를 활용해서 전장 안에서
And poisoning clouds with light
킴막히도록
force.
압박합니다.
Interesting.
미스트 바운드에선 카드를 어떻게 사용하고 유닛을 어떻게 이동하느냐에
Man, there's
따라
actually quite a bit here.
승패가
I
갈라지게
was not expecting them to have this much like polish and card
코드가
preview.
무엇을
And then just random lore?
쓸지를 정한다면 사령관은 어떻게 쓸지를 정합니다. 같은
Okay, so there's gonna be
코드를
commanders in
선택하더라도
each one of them. Even within the same squad, different commanders enable entirely different decks and strategies. Yeah, this seems, again, as a card player, this sounds really cool, actually. Like, obviously, there's gonna be a best commander for each class and all that stuff, but it's kind of cool, man. Move a random ally unit in the same row forward.
어떤 사령관을 선택하느냐에 따라서 전혀 다른 전략이 만들어지도록 설계했습니다. 공격에 특화된 사령관이 있는가 하면 위치를 활용해 전장을
Oh, sure, like random
사령관도
skins as well.
사령-
And so he has a base attack of 1, it looks like.
사령관은 단순한 캐릭터가 아닙니다. 플레이 스타일 자체를
But also
바꾸는
40 health
핵심이
instead of 30.
CCG 공격에 특화된 사령관이
2 and 30. What was some of the other HPs really
특화된
quick?
사령관
Okay.
The experience.
Art
So-
direction, kind of whatever, right?
Not just a deck.
개발자이자 CC
So I will say, if they were to like do this, but then also add like a PvE content around it that could entice more of the Guild War players, I feel like that could be really good too.
지금의 미스트 바운드를 플레이할 때마다
It'd be very
느끼는
easy to
점이
put like
있습니다.
a raid boss in
같은
this.
카드라도 전장에 어떤 위치에 놓느냐에 따라 결과가 달라지기 때문에 어느 순간 게임의 전체판을 저에게는 이 게임이 카드와 전장이 만나는 재미를 가장 잘 느끼게 해준 게임입니다. 덕분에 CCG 플레이어는 물론 보드 게임처럼 전략적인 판단을 즐기시는
Yeah,
분들께도
this almost feels
충분히
a
매력적으로
lot more
다가갈 수 있는
trying to
게임이라고
bring in
생각합니다.
like board game communities than
이
just
게임이
strictly
가지고
TCG
있는 선택과
or
전략의
CCG
플레이 경험은
focused.
지역과 상관없이 전사 전장 그리고 카드의 선택과 플레이가 가능해지는 오랫동안 즐길 수 있는 CCG를 만들어 가고자 합니다.
는 10년간 CCG를 플레이해온 프로게이머입니다. 이 게임을 만들어 나가면서 어쩌면 이건 내가 수년간 즐길 수 있겠다. 그 자리에서 여러분들을 기다리고 있겠습니다.
No matter where you are in the world, we hope that each card becomes your ticket back to Tyria. No matter where you are in the world, we'll meet again at the same table.
Yeah. Again, no release date or anything, unfortunately, but
Moving.
still
Spectrum
interesting to
makes it
see
simple.
where that's going to go from a like a design perspective. I totally forgot what we were doing before that now. Oh, sorry. What I was going to go back to was the Worlds Beyond comment, right? Because shout out to Shadowverse celebrating 10 years next. I think it's July, right? I think it's July 10th is the date. I forget what the anniversary date is. The anniversary date for Shadowverse is very, very soon. And also the 1-year anniversary for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. So I have been seeing a lot of like free login celebrations, all that stuff. But again, it's a little bit more difficult because there's just not like a really good especially being here in the West, like a lot of the tournaments that you could play in, like they've made it better, but it's still like Shadowverse just isn't as popular in the West or has as much dedicated supports or communities for it. So it's really hard to like keep engaged with it. But yeah, I really did enjoy it for the bit that I played it. And it's something that I always go back and play every now and again. Well, at least OG Shadowverse, I have not gone back to Worlds Beyond yet. But again, as a card gamer of many, many card games, I am always looking for a nice digital option that I can just play from the comfort of my home because, again, especially with how expensive TCGs are, I don't have my... Anyways, I forget where I put it. When I'm going to Anime Expo, I'm actually going to be trading away a Riftbound promo set just to try to get a deck so I can have a deck to play at locals because I forgot if I told this story on stream or not. The other game that I was playing, Warlord, which, again, I still really do love the idea of the game itself. Unfortunately, there is just some, like, super poor balancing stuff in that game that's, like, killed set 1 for me personally. And and it's a game that I have to drive like over an hour away to play, so it's like really hard to fit that into my schedule, especially now that I'm also, you know, have returned to work a couple times a week, that I have to, you know, I basically lose 5 to 6 extra hours out of my like weekday just for traveling to work or having to take care of other work-related stuff on site. So driving an extra 2 hours on the weekend, you know, is just not fun otherwise. Before I forget, though, I want to go spend some more stamina. But yeah, so we'll see. Like, again, going back to Maresi, though, they just opened up their registration, not pre-registration for the game, but just like a newsletter through Stove. So I have to imagine that game is going to be somewhat soon, but at least as far as I am aware, because nothing else has been announced yet, and again, if I'm missing any games, let me know. It doesn't sound like anything is launching in July and or August at this point, so I'm assuming the earliest that we are potentially going to see a new game that I am going to try out and, you know, stream and all that stuff is going to be damn near September, which is a long-ass time away. Do I still play MTG? No, so I actually have not played Magic the Gathering in about 14 years. Oh, I don't want to do math. 13 years, I think it's been. So I did start with Magic the Gathering back in the day. I was a PTQ grinder. Very long story short, my time with Magic was around Innistrad era, so whatever that is, you can do the math from there. That's really around the last time that I played, and I mean OG Innistrad, not the Return to Innistrad, whatever it was called. I haven't had a chance to dive back into that. Where are you even playing Final Fantasy, brother? Like, that's been my big thing. Also, are you playing Riftbound at all, son? Or have you just been on Final Fantasy TCG? Oh yeah, if you started during your revised, you definitely had a lot of good money to be made. Oh, we could have finished our... I gotta finish my Tenebria climb, man. Now that I think about it. Hold on, before I forget again. Maybe we'll go do a couple tower stages while we have a little bit of time. Oh shit, dude, I totally forgot about Star Wars. If I'm being so honest right now, I forgot about Star Wars Unlimited. How is the meta and stuff for Star Wars? Yeah, and if you mean Black Vault, right? I mean, just again, that is about the same distance that I was traveling for Warlord, man. Just the 45 to an hour with traffic because the construction now is just complete punch in the dick every time I try to go make that drive. Which planet is better to farm for Diana, Dex, and equipments? Okay, I would say arguably it depends on the build, but you generally want to do either Swamp or Theater if you're trying to get some of the extra events out of Theater, but it depends on what type of deck. I think Theater is like a very safe thing to farm for Diana, but also Swamp is just your generic works for every damage dealing character sort of thing. What I honestly need to get better at is making sure that I'm going through all of the going through all my towers, man. Oh cool, we do have the multi-attack build. Oh, please do not put this on autoplay. Full house. I was like, I'm trying to remember what I did on this one. Oh, good to hear the rotation side's better. Yeah, I am currently still fighting with the how much can I avoid going into the office while not pissing anybody off back and forth dance. So that's been fun to manage. I totally forgot this is not like an easy one to autopilot because full house stacking does matter in this team comp. Oh, there we go. I'm like, we have not played any of our Persona cards yet. Yikes, we do not want to... Okay, like, we do not want to get stuck with the spotlight back in our hand. Okay, we're good. Like, I had to make sure we sequenced all that properly. Good heavens, man. Oh, we don't even have Nyx, I just realized. Okay, hold on. I gotta cast a early call and response just to make sure we can get our full house trigger. Now we can double dice again. Sure. Well, that worked out quite well. But, yeah, back to the TCG part. I mean, like, a large motivator for that is just me being able to get out of the house and not just fall into the pits of, like, constantly grinding out Grand Blue or other stuff. So, something close would definitely be ideal. Oh my god, the client is lagging. Something close would be ideal, for sure. Yeah, those are actually hitting for, like, surprising amount of damage, I will say. And also, this is not the final version of the multi-hit build. It's just the one that I, you know, had completed for the video. So, you know, take the results with a huge grain of salt and all that. But it is what it is. Yeah, I know Magic gets a lot of hate because of all the Universe Beyond stuff and whatnot, but, like, look, at the end of the day, if you still are just trying to have, like, a more fun experience, like, more fun casual experience with TCGs, Commander is still one of the best things in the industry for that, assuming you have a good group. And, again, as a, you know, retired, which is a funny way to say it, but, you know, technically retired, you know, competitive player, like, I personally do not engage with Commander a lot, and the competitive scene for Magic has just been kind of forgotten about, it feels like. But for they are doing cool collabs. Commander's getting a lot of great product. It's just they need to remember that it was, you know, a well-celebrated game, competitive game at its core. And unfortunately, things have just gotten, like, pretty far away from that. Which is also probably why Riftbound is doing so absurdly well. Riftbound just had like a 1,800 player tournament or something ridiculous this past weekend. Which, given the fact it's a newer game, given the fact it's had all the product issues, man, like, getting the numbers that Riftbound is getting for, and again, large IP, obviously you can make that disclaimer and stuff, but, like, still, kudos to them. Now, it's not perfect. I know there are some issues with, like, organized play over there, too, and, like, the software sucks and whatever, but still really good to see, and kudos to them for, like, hammering out all those details, you know, reasonably fast, all things considered. right, we're gonna make him angry, and then we're just gonna do a bunch of this, and he's dead. Great. Yeah, once this build actually gets finished, man, it would probably be a lot of fun. Technically the wrong, the wrong rhythm cards, but whatever. This is technically not a finished build anyways. Oh, nice. They put up the Tenebria calendar on Twitter. So for anybody that like wants the Tenebria phone banner or phone background, then if they have like the little dates at the bottom. But I really appreciate that they've been sharing more of this stuff too, because we have access to this in the creator program, but we're not allowed to share it. But I love to see that they're giving out more of like the official artwork and stuff too. No words on multiplayer yet. I am really hoping that we get more news out of the panel at Anime Expo. I have to imagine whatever like the big thing with season 4 is, I imagine it'll be at Anime Expo as like a first preview. But it's been pretty quiet otherwise since then. Or since that last stream, I should say. Make sure we do full house so I don't screw this up again. I mean, we could do triple one as well. It's not going to be as consistent with the hits as we want it to be. But I feel like we can just straight burn out Gloomy Prime here. Again, man, if you need to carry any character through this mode because you just want their stickers, I swear to God, Cassius and Mika just get this shit done. So we don't know the full details, but it sounds like it will be a co-op multiplayer experience, like Slay the Spire 2. Again, you know, to be seen, to be confirmed, and all that, you know, obligatory disclaimer stuff, but I am happy to see what they you know, bring to the table. Oh, hold on. I just realized she has her full ass covered in this, but her ass is out in the, her ass is out in the, mind break setting. That's kind of funny, man. They knew what they were doing. Whatever. Heidi Mari has ass out, but, Tenebria can't. I see how it is. All right, we get our draw cycle here. We need to draw a Cassius card. Perfect. We get another full house trigger. And we're just gonna YOLO some call and responses, I guess. Yeah, that dude stood no chance. I can't believe we got censorship in the game. How could they do this to the beloved pink-haired, generic pink-hair waifu for a gacha? All right, we're just not allowed to draw her lower-cost arpeggio card, I guess. Alright, I mean, did enough damage anyways, clear another floor, everything's great. I will say I'm very happy this build does not take as long as, definitely does not take as long as Tressa to come online. That was a very, very rough run of the tower we did. All right, Cassius card at any time, bro. All right, well, a little late. But it does give us an extra draw, so we appreciate it. All right, not as much damage actually getting onto the boss as we might like, but you know what? It's the last floor anyways. We probably should have started with this to see if we got a oh my god, please use the ability. We should have done Joker's ability just to see if we got our Cassius' ability, just see if we get a draw card. See, there you go. We would have gotten 2 more card draws, 3 more card draws. Into a Mika card for another full house. Into not having any AP. I got it. All right, now we are back at 0 for full house stuff. Oh, there we go. We did get a right arpeggio. So now we get another full house. We're gonna do Persona into Source of Water to get another full house. Move some cards back to hand because we can. We are missing a Cassius card. And now we get another full house. And then we do the loop again. Well, this has been a really fun demo of like actually showing what this whole build is supposed to come together and do, but now we just get to burn out the boss for doesn't have enough health, right? But we're pushing like 100k with like it's probably closer to like 90k, right? Probably pushing like 90k damage with a completely unfinished build. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Again, I will say like the one annoying detail, right, is that you always have to spend your like first 3 turns setting up, it feels like. There's always just so much deck to churn through. I don't think we could have sequenced that the other way, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, Cassius is just like the Cassius Mika combo for tower is just so broken, it feels like. I don't think we're gonna get to clear all of 150 tonight, but at least we are making progress so I can start working on all these characters I eventually want to, you know, clear through. Boo, boo hiss. Yeah, there's all of our upgrades. How convenient. Do we want to try 111 instead? I feel like that's just not going to be as... Like, that's the Persona cards. Like, it's just so much easier to use Full House. But, like, this does give us a little bit extra damage. Technically, and healing. I am going to try this really quick just for the sake of it. But, like, I'm 99% sure this is supposed to be a Full House build. And Faceless Woman is in here because we're supposed to be using the, linked version for the rhythm cards instead. Alright, well this guy's just gonna get deleted anyways off of arpeggios because he does not have a lot of health. Oh, shoot. Should have arpeggioed first. Small mistake there. Yeah, like, here's the problem, right? It gets a lot harder to loop a bunch of the one cost, because arpeggios are always going to be free, so it just leaves us with the call and response, which by the time we play all the call and response, we don't really need to draw it then. Or everything just gets deleted anyways, man. Jesus. And again, this is why, like, I am such a big advocate for a proper training dummy, because otherwise I don't really get a lot of value out of testing these, like, as is. Yeah, okay. I am all in on this is just supposed to be full house. Which is funny because we haven't had like a proper full house Cassius like be super relevant since like season 1. Excuse me while I crash the client really quickly again. Oh, arpeggio 4 there for free. And like, I know I'm always the #1 guy that says like, guys, stove isn't that bad, I promise. But like, then I play tower like this and it's like, okay, I'm literally killing this thing in real time, it feels like. Oh, there you go. So not even full buffs in 72. Was there? Then there was one more call and response in here. Damn. So yeah, if we are one more draw here. Oh, you know what? Sure. Because this probably can get us a draw card. Hopefully. It gets us literally the perfect draw card. Oh wait, no, we have no AP. Gosh darn it, we don't have an AP left. No, I wanted to see the damage. No. All right. Womp womp. It's the last fight anyways, man. So let's just, because what, those were like 6K each? Yeah, so about 90K was a correct approximation. All right, we tried. But yeah, it really makes me wish that we had the linked version, because if you run the linked version, you actually get value out of both Faceless Woman and Explosions of Emotion to allow you to get the extra AP for discarding off the linked cards. So there's like so much synergy in that deck that you can pull off. All right, let's grab one more floor here, and then I do have to be up early for work tomorrow, and I am dreading. I don't think I'm gonna go to the office tomorrow, but long ass day of meetings all the same. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's as bad as Lightning Dingo, but the time to shine does get to you. Arpeggio RNG is killing me a little bit. Oh shit, I gave us full house, my bad. Should have full house first there. Okay, sure, did not matter. There we go. We still have a couple more upgrades in here to use. No. Oh, we had one more. Gosh darn it. We had one more card we had to play out. You know what? Sure, man. We don't really need Source of Water otherwise. Okay, should have done the Source of Water first. never punished. Love that. All right, there we go. I'm gonna hit a call and response here and just go the distance. Yes, both the saves for Cassius and Mika are in the deck, and I've also done a dedicated video talking about the Cassius and Mika builds in depth, which shout out to CZN, they actually put it in their like new player guide playlist on YouTube. And that has actually helped with some views. We needed to draw a Cassius card, and we did not. Oh, do these guys not have the, oh, you have to do a single hit. That's what it was. I forgot. Which means I don't think call and response triggers either, right? It has to be a single instance of damage. Yeah. So multi-hits don't really work here. Oh, I forgot to mute Grand Blue Fantasy. Sorry, you're probably hearing a bunch of like random attacks that don't match up with the screen. Let me just mute that really quickly. Yeah, just kill them first, right? Everything's fine. Oops, we have Arpeggio. We should have done the Arpeggio first. Sure, burn everyone's idol because we're still getting a damage boost out of it. You know, it's very much the might as well use it early sort of thing. Need to draw a Cassius card, and we whiffed. Sometimes it do be like that, though. Please die? Alright. Close enough to dead, whatever. Okay, never mind. The multi-attack is gonna go the distance for us. Oh, random cost change might be annoying. Full house, we need to play Cassius and one of her cards. Yep, I'm gonna burn one of these just to trigger another full house, try to get the Arpeggios out. Okay. Now that the Arpeggios got cycled, we can play the rest of our stuff. Another full house. Nope, I guess it cycled back to the other one. My bad. Oh, thanks for the 0 cost, bro. Sick. And then just big old nuke for the last one. Yeah, and obviously the turns are like where we hit the straight, it's gonna be a bit better for us too. Okay, sequencing matters. What can we get here? Oh, I should have done the Arpeggio. Okay, did not get punished yet. Draw the Arpeggio, draw a different card. Oh shit, the Spotlight got cycled back to our hand. We need a Mika card here. Oh, there's the Persona in my hand, bro. I am so blind. Alright, we'll do that into Cassius. Into another full house. Source of water. And one call and response. Okay, well, we've maxed out our... unfortunately, we've maxed out Cassius's stuff. And that's 4 that way. Okay, you know what? Sure. Just to see if we can get like another morale stack or something. I don't think we actually get to draw the last card here, but... Alright, we do get the extra value, so Notably, call and responses are going to do significantly more damage. So 21 morale. So 21 morale. We have her individual buffs, and then we also have, where is it? The 270 from the persona cards. So I think the morale I said was like 26 is what you're supposed to have when the build's done, but these are still hitting for a good chunk of change. All right. There you go. Unfinished, we cleared 100k damage. Yippee. We gotta play a Tenebria card. Got it. We can just burn these 3 this way. Spotlight becomes another free play. Source of water. Hope to find a Cassius card. We do not find a Cassius card. I will simply be very sad and disappointed. Alright, unfortunately, damage is not going to go crazy this turn because we did not get the last couple draws or full houses, etc. that we needed. And then with 27k health remaining, right, doesn't really matter. Damn, I say... Okay, I was gonna say, I say that, and then we draw absolutely nothing at the start. I was about to be bad. And damn, again, short on a Cassius card here. Should be good enough. Yippee! Big fat bear dude dead. So there you go. We got the multi-hit build to actually break 100k, which was nice. You know, that does put it on par with our, that puts us in the same ballpark as our Heidi Marie Selena deck. So do keep that in mind that we are doing as much damage as well, I shouldn't say as much damage because I think I could push the Selena deck higher, but roughly, you know, in the same ballpark of Heidi Marie's damage at E0. So strong character. Again, her ego skill and her partner are absolutely insane. And then, you know, from here on, tower itself is pretty downhill, very easy, right? Like it's not really a challenge anymore at this point. So otherwise, again, that is going to do it for today because I need to rest up. Otherwise, sorry that we did not get a chance to do the guidebook today. If nothing else, I'm just gonna finish this offline. What the hell is today, brother? Today is Wednesday. Yeah. If nothing else, if I don't stream Friday, I'm gonna finish this page on Friday offline. Do I think there's a good alternative for her partner, or is it only Arya? I think it's just, unfortunately, it's Arya, right? Because isn't the Battle Pass partner also very mid? Or Psionic? When a card is created the first time for the combatants, she's not... You don't create cards unless you're using Formato, right? I mean, this is decent for the multi-hit build, I guess, but not anywhere else. Because on top of this, you're also getting the permanent 20% damage boost plus more crit damage. Like, there's a very... I shouldn't say very significant because I haven't actually like hard tested the numbers, but like there is a noticeable difference in the damage gap between these options. In between, again, so for those that are right? Because you're also getting another 24% damage amp, a 20% crit damage. And then this, while it only works with basic attacks, for most builds, you only care about basic attacks anyway. So that is like the one downside here, I guess I will say. Do keep in mind that the 2 buffs for her are only basic attacks, where for the other build, technically the Battle Pass partner is better for multi-hit builds. So I don't think people are really going to be playing the multi-hit build, if I'm being honest, because the multi-hit build is way harder to build and doesn't do as much damage as Arpeggio, so like, why would you? But technically speaking, Antia, I guess is how you say it. Antia is going to be better for the multi-hit build. Again, I would still not recommend getting this character. I would just recommend getting, you know, the partner between the 2 of them. I don't know. They will, I hope at some point they rebalance these, because these guys definitely do need a rebalance after the other 5 stars got rebalanced. But no, Arya's sick. When I get a chance, can I pilot the Selena Heidi Marie Barrage deck? I have done that in the past. I'm pretty sure there's a video on the channel. What? Let me wrap up, I guess, real quick. Okay, there's a spider, so I do have to go kill that. And I'm not gonna like leave you guys hanging just to go end the stream otherwise. So, tomorrow night we'll be back with more CZN. Otherwise, stay hydrated, stay safe. Hope to see you back here tomorrow. If you haven't already, make sure to follow for the latest CZN updates, as well as subscribe on YouTube. It does help us out a ton. Otherwise, let me know what other content you want to see in the beginner's guide that we've been working on. Again, this is linked pretty much everywhere, but again, apologies, I have to go run because she has severe arachnophobia, and there is a spider that I have to go knock out. So, until next time, my friends, stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.